No matter the weather, Alexandria Emergency Hospital is always here for you. Rain or shine, our doors are open 24/7 to provide the care you and your loved ones need fast. Every second counts, and Alexandria Emergency Hospital is here to help you through any storm.
In the event of a water damage emergency, call PuroClean of Cenla.
Hey, I hope I'm streaming here. Yeah, okay, we're good. I had accidentally closed out of one thing, but it looks like everything is fine. How you doing? Good morning, everyone. I'll get this technology one of these days. So much goes into it. Check out what we have. We have a pontoon sliding under the bridge there and a truck coming across. Everything looking good. Facebook is kind of annoying today, Miss Linda. For some reason, it's showing up differently for me also, and that's why I thought I'd screwed something up. But hey, I'll talk about the weather and we will go from there. I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. It is clear. It is comfortable, relatively speaking, and out there right now in Alexandria, traffic moving along just fine. Going to be a pretty quick one today, though we do have some action to talk about this weekend. Rain continues off to the north from Oklahoma City through Little Rock, seeing some light rain. Again, this is kind of what we saw yesterday. It's not a heavy rain, but it's been fairly continuous. So that's continuing up to the north down here, 78 degrees. Dew points recovering a little bit today, up to around 67 right now. Still lower values up to the north, and that northeasterly breeze, that northeasterly surface flow, it's going to try to stick around, but it weakens a bit throughout the day. And I think what we're going to see here is a few storms down south of I-10, but again, nothing locally. So things should stay pretty much dry here. In fact, they've taken the general thunderstorm outlook out for today. So I think we stay dry. I think we're going to stay mostly clear. Just a few fair weather clouds popping up later today. Low to mid 90s for highs. I think we're going to go about 94 today. And Futurecast in the short range is showing that we have those storms again south of I-10. You can see some radar elements here trying to make it down to I-20. It's like the interstates are kind of blocking us off here, and we're not seeing anything from the north or anything from the south. I don't think it's due to the interstates or anything, but I do think we are going to see some rain this weekend once again. But the great news here, I mean, we've got a couple of lemons out here in the Pacific, but nothing going on apart from Fernand that's weakening and moving off to the northeast right now. You can see that here on satellite, just a mess up there. I mean, hardly anything left. And then our area that we were watching a couple of days ago, and I mean, we're still watching it. It's just not tagged as an invest or anything like that. NHC doesn't have a chance for development on this, but those storms do continue out there. Gulf is pretty quiet. Man, this is pretty awesome stuff for this time of year, actually. And it looks like we're going to stay that way into early September. CPC, Climate Prediction Center, does have that area between, that time frame between the 3rd and the 9th of September. We have that kind of blocked off as an area we're watching down in the Caribbean and the Atlantic. But I mean, it's the peak of hurricane season. I think they always would have that highlighted. So here's what we have coming in for the weekend. Some heavy rain possible on Friday into Saturday. You can see Friday evening here, thunderstorms likely. Now, I think we're going to see a lot of moisture with these storms, but I don't think the instability is crazy. I don't see the severe parameters coming together for a big severe weather outbreak. We could see a warning or two, but this is not the season for big severe weather around here. Heavy rain, that can totally happen. And unfortunately, I think that we're going to see a pretty decent bit of rain from Friday into Saturday. I know a lot of you guys are going to have weekend plans. It looks like it's going to be pretty wet lingering into Sunday, and then we're going to see things kind of calm down, of course, as the Labor Day weekend comes to an end. But for the weekend, I think 1 to 3 inches of rainfall for most of us, and that's going to be spread pretty evenly across the area. Some heavier totals up north, so if you are headed up north for the weekend, it could be pretty wet. Now, we have thunderstorms in the forecast Friday and Saturday, 70% Friday. I bumped it up. I rarely change anything on Tom's forecast, but I also typically think I kind of know where he's going to go with the overnight stuff, and I think he'll probably bump Saturday's rain chances up to 60 or 70%, so I went ahead and did it. Mid-80s through the weekend, overnight lows mid to upper 60s, so on the plus side, it's not going to be too hot. And that continues into early September here. It looks like we're going to be near normal, which is around 90 with lows around 70. Not bad at all. And we're going to see possibly some days with highs in the 80s. And again, 2 years ago, 105 to 110. That's my go-to. I always think of that. I don't think of it positively. I do not like it. But here's what we have going on in the precipitation outlook. It looks like we'll also stay pretty active out there. Let me go and see. I want to make sure I'm not missing any comments or anything because, again, Facebook is acting kind of weird this morning. Yeah, I have 10 comments and I didn't see them happening. I'm sure it's just everybody being nice and saying hi, but let me make sure somebody's not yelling at me or something. Oh, Mom, you made it in. Facebook is annoying. Will the storms be severe? I don't think they will. I mean, I think there could be a severe storm or two, but I think at worst we're going to see a marginal risk out of this. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. Yeah, it's all weird. All right. I'm going to get out of here for today. I will possibly be back on later this afternoon. It's me or Tom. And then this weekend, again, going out to see Lily out in Texas. So Tom will be here to cover some of that. I'll still be going live. I think Friday I'll go live in the morning. Now, Saturday evening, we are going to midnight, or Friday evening, we're going to midnight yell. So I'm going to be out until like 1 in the morning, and I don't do that. So I don't know. We'll see how Saturday morning goes. You'll be fine. We'll take care of you. We got a billion ways to give you the weather information. Yeah, 23 was a traumatic year. I'd like to forget that. That was just hot insanity. And this year kind of makes up for it. We've been pretty good. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good one.